Put this season in perspective at this point and what y'all accomplished.
It was a great season. Had a good run. I'm proud of my guys. We got this far. Sad it had to end it today in the way it did, but just gotta go back to school and just keep getting better.
It's back and forth, back and forth. What do you think the difference was down the stretch there?
They out-rebounded us big time. We didn't get the stops that we needed, the foul. They just had the momentum to go.
Did Coach White address you guys, say anything to you guys in here afterward?
No, just talking about how we had a good season, a good run, stay together, and handle this like men, like he told us at the beginning.
Defensively?
When they play really good defense, they're super physical. The refs don't call fouls, and it's hard to play against it because they deny all the passes. And they're a great defensive team. Coach Martin does a great job with them.
Have you played against a perimeter with as many guys who are just thick-chested, physically strong as these guys all year?
I mean, every team's got its strengths and weaknesses. South Carolina's physical, and tonight they were able to win.
You guys kept answering the whole second half. What do you think was the difference there in the last minute, 2 minutes, whatever?
Balls didn't bounce our way, calls didn't come our way. They played better than us down the stretch and able to make some shots.
Can you guys appreciate what you accomplished at this point?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. It's a great run in the NCAA tournament. Sad it had to come to an end. Proud of this team. Proud of what we accomplished this year. Had a lot of wins. So, look back, it's a good season. Didn't end how we wanted to, but it's got to end at some point. So, sad it was today.
Can you appreciate what you guys just did, even soon after the loss?
Right, I can because with Florida, we haven't people haven't even think about us being in a tournament, and then every time we was on every time I turn on ESPN, they always go against us, and for us to make it this far, yeah, I feel like I can appreciate this a lot. I'll be able to always go back and tell my kids, I made it all the way to the Elite Eight, and it just feels, it feels good. Even though we lost right now, I feel good that I was able to help be a part of that team that helped get Florida back.
What's that shot from Friday night and doing it at a place like Madison Square Garden?
I have no idea. Probably forever, but right now it's the last thing on my mind. I'm just enjoying. The season's over. I'm sad we lost the game, but I'm just looking back at how we got here and some of the things we went through this season, the goods and bad things. So, I'm just grateful to have been here and have this opportunity. I'd like to advance, go to the championship, Final Four. But like I said, somebody had to be on the losing end today, and we ended up on that end. It was not a great feeling, but I'm proud of this team. How hard we fought all year, played for one another, and just how close we were.
Chris, how much can, even though right after the loss, be appreciative of what you guys did do in this heck of a run?
I appreciate every moment that I have to play basketball. This is the best time I've ever had in my life, playing basketball. Just how close I was with these guys, how far we made it when people, didn't think we were going to be anywhere at the beginning of the year. Even when we made it to the tournament, we was picked to lose first round and be the first upset as a 4 seed. And so it was just the amount of respect we gained throughout the year, but still we had a lot of disrespect, and it never phased this team. We just stayed together and just focused on each other, and we showed everybody that we're one of the best teams in the country.
Is that the future of the program holds down the line?
I feel like everybody here, we made it this far. We what the taste of true competition is, and so we know what to work on in the off season, working towards next year for all the returners coming in. Gotta put hard and effort because we know exactly what it took to get here. So we always want to come back, so put in even more just to get back here next year.
Appreciate it. Good seeing you.
Yeah, it's kind of been us. I agree. You hate to. I sat up there and talked about all the positives, and I'm going to answer your question, but you hate to touch on the negatives. But yeah, we saw some of the ugly stuff come back out that we've seen a few times this year that we saw a lot last year. I didn't like our body language down the stretch. They They threw the last few blows, just walking over to timeouts in the last couple. I hadn't seen that team in you know, the doubt, that look in their eyes. I hadn't seen that in quite some time. We looked. We didn't have that winning look in our eyes. It showed in lack of execution offensively. It showed in some of the loose balls late that we didn't get. Free throw line blockout that we missed led to an extra possession. It's just those were some of the things that failed us in the second half. That's